So, boys, I just want to answer the most asked questions to a Tob, especially on my stream, which, by the way, I stream every weekday at twitch.tv/S12_OSRS, is Swift versus Sulphur Blades. Now, let me start off by saying, if you find one weapon more fun, just use that. Like, realistically, Tob is about having fun. The difference between rage to raid will be about 5 seconds. It is what it is. Even use dual macas if you want, because you like hearing thump thump. Oh, and I know you don't hear that a lot in Tob because it's always about efficiency, but genuinely, if you prefer a weapon, use it. Have fun with Tob. It's the best content in the game. But if you want to be an actual nerd about it and learn which is better for what scale, the lower scales generally are Sulphurs, the higher scales are Swift. But I will say, if you're not utilising the 3-tick cycle, Sulphurs are always going to be better. If you're not a max efficient raider, if you're running around the whole room looking for melee Nylos, Sulphurs are always going to be better because staying on that 4-tick cycle will always be easier. However, if you are somewhat proficient and know what you're doing and can stay in cycle, then this is your answer. East side will always be Sulphur Blades, whether that's an East melee in 5s or a melee freeze in 4s. Will always be Sulphur Blades because staying in that 4-tick cycle is far superior and you need to hit a lot of Nylos. Which, by the way, the chance of one-hitting a Nylo with Swift Blade is around 70%, with Sulphurs is 92%, give or take, depending on HP levels and all of that. Now, let's talk pros and cons. So the pros for the Swift Blade are that it's a 3-tick weapon. You're playing for more potential. You can fix when the room's really bad, and you can get some seriously cool stuff going because it's a 3-tick cycle. The perks of Sulphur Blades are Nylos die a tick faster because of the overkill on the double hit splat, which can actually change a lot of things. 2, because you're guaranteed to one-hit stuff, it's very easy to play for set cycles. So in Trio, you do your dim on your Nyloa on 28, and then this means that with the Swift Blades, you're cleaning up what you need to clean up, and it's a lot more consistent. And that's why duos and trios, Sulphurs will always be better, whether you're max efficient or not. But Swift Blade is better in 4s and 5s as West melee DPS. Not by much, as I said at the start, it's preference. If you prefer a weapon over another, use that. Because the difference between the two will always be about 2%, 3%. And Swift Blade is always going to be better if you one-hit, but you don't. So generally, it's about a 5% variation between the two from every single scale. In 4s and 5s is about a 2-3%. So use whatever you actually prefer. And if you're not comfy in Nylos, always use Sulphurs. And to be honest, as power creeps going, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a good 3-tick melee weapon, following the IAC, following other stuff. But yeah, so just always use Sulphurs if you're unsure. Use Swift if in 4s and 5s West melee if you're a max F raider, and then use Sulphurs in every other instance. But make sure you're having fun with it. Make sure you're enjoying it. Melee is a fantastic role. It's my main role. If you have any questions about the role itself, just let me know. The VOD in the background is in fact us tying Nylorec in hard mode Tob. As you can see, we've all got the speed gear and stuff we were doing record runs, which if you haven't seen my hard mode Tob record, we got a sub 13 hard mode top 5s, the world's first and only to my knowledge. And that's on my YouTube as well. But yeah, boys, if you have any questions, please do let me know. I just want to answer this very, very frequently asked question, and I hope this helped. Thank you for watching.